How many million miles? 5 million miles away. I don't think so. Come on. 285. Like weed. You got it. I'm always on the move. Got 5 pounds of 10 trail mushrooms today. Foraging. I've been doing that a long time. What's up, FU? Bored. Take a walk. I'll be doing this and anything else. What is that? Red, white, blue? Good to see you. Somebody new. Haven't been in a while. Same mission, but a different course. So, only time will tell. We're talking about Asia. Only time will tell. This thing is bacon. Of course, it's not round. Not an oblate spheroid. Law of the land. Football bat. Look at that. Blocks. Right. Having ball practice. Sounds like be a game. Old trail marker. Oh, a lot of people don't like me anymore. Thanks. Look at this trail marker. How big it is. That's an oak tree. Yeah. There's a lot of big ones here. This area. They're building a parkway back in here. And then building a road to it. I'm messing shit up, but it still looks cool. You get a lot of mushrooms out here. Poke. Use leaves. Spinach. Everything. Poke greens right here. Smaller they are, better they are, of course. Like any more gooseberries. Haven't seen it. And they're ripe. They're like a grape. Just bring a backpack. What I don't, I find better shit. So I have to improvise. Yeah, turtle head. Look at all these berries. That's a big one. Hard to see when they're black. And they're green or sour. Cool. In the shade. Probably why. Maybe it. Something to do. There's a view. I was typing it when you were saying it. Go ahead. Howdy.
Hey, brother.
What's up? What's up,
Wow.
strawberries?
You guys can see me.
So, Strawberry. Hey, Sasquatch.
Hi.
What's up?
Just getting home from work. Well, this camera looks a lot better than my old camera. Just seeing that now for the first time.
Yeah, it's pretty clear on here.
Yeah, I
Hey, I'm
needed a new phone, man. Fucking was going with a few cracks on the phone for about a month now.
quite a view, huh?
Yeah,
I've been,
but
I've been eating gooseberries today. I found you know what chanterelles are?
sand trails, you said?
Chanterelles. Yeah, they're mushrooms. I found a buttload of them this morning.
Okay.
They're really good to eat.
Hmm.
This
You're on
you can see it.
right now.
Yeah, every time I see. Sorry?
I can
What
hear
was
what she
that?
said.
Yeah, what was that, Strawberry?
I said you all are looking at my ceiling right now, I'm sure.
No, I got it on the big screen. Look at this. This is an old schoolhouse. These are all milk bottles that are broke. Look at them.
Every time I see mushrooms, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could just ask Sassy if I can eat these.
I always smell them. I've always ate the ones that smell good.
You just smell passe.
Look at I just ran my shin into rebar.
Oh, man.
It's hard to see. Got me right on the old shin
Yeah.
bone.
Oh,
It just gives you more adrenaline. You know what I mean? That's hard to see though. It's brown. I didn't really expect a piece of rebar to be sticking up out of something.
yeah, camouflages right in with the dirt and everything.
Because this used to be way out of town. You know what I mean? They used to come. This is where they used to come and dump stuff out of town, and then the town grew to it, right next to it. So you work hard today?
Not too bad. It was just basically putting together like stuff for the office, like for the construction office, like
That's cool.
tables, chairs, cabinets, just and just moving around stuff. We're almost
I've
done
done.
the construction office.
Y'all, I'm not used to being seen.
You're not being seen. I
Yeah,
make her
that was the question I was wondering because I can't tell from here. When you're on full screen, are we on little screens or we're not showing up at all?
You're not. You're just in the background, like talking like a TV person.
Okay, so
Let's see.
no
Look
one
right
can
here.
see us right now.
See,
Y'all
look.
can't see me.
I found them again. Look, these are
So
chanterelles.
I can make
I'm
all the
not
funny
used to
faces I
this,
want. No
y'all.
one's gonna see, right?
Yeah. As long as it's on big screen, you're just back in the background.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Look at this. This is the fungus too. Look at that. Look how bright yellow that is.
Ooh. That'll make you a fun guy.
Wow.
But if it gets big enough, I'll eat it. I mean, any fungus is good. See, I didn't bring. I did this last time. I
The
didn't even bring my
fungus
back.
is real. Like,
Just gonna have to use my hat. You know what I mean? These are $29.50 a pound.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you actually go sell them somewhere?
Probably if people
Yeah.
good luck find. You know, it's like morels. They're 100 something a pound, but people don't sell them. You know, I think you can buy them dried, but these here, I mean, you can see they're like killer to eat though, dude. I mean, I know you like a delicacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder if you can just set up a stand like a lemonade stand with everything you get in the forest, you know?
Well, you gotta have a business license, and
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
and then there's safety issues. You know, it's
of
crap.
course.
Yeah.
Bonding.
It's
And back in the
never
day,
that
yeah,
never
I
that
believe
it's
that.
never that it's never that easy, you know?
No, well, and where I live, to get a pawn license, you had to have $50,000 cash in the bank. I mean,
Really?
Wow.
and then I went to the city next to me, a different county. It cost $15 for a license.
Wow.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That was the difference. See, these are edible. See how soft they are. Most stuff that grows on a tree, I
How
don't
do
eat.
you know what's safe and what's not? That's insane.
He's got the knowledge and wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been eating them for a long time.
And trial and error, right?
Make them lose.
Yeah, the side effects may hallucinate, so it's not hurting me any. If
Has
it's
it
eating
ever-
a tree, I would say it's not going to be too poisonous.
Have you ever ate a mushroom? You're like, holy shit, these are
Our
psychedelic.
ancestors let us know.
A couple of times, but I eat them all. I mix them together, like I ate them with potatoes and squash last time. And
Aw.
times, I might go to sleep.
Because I wonder if it's just the one mushroom that has the psilocybin and if the other ones have.
Oh yeah, but there's a lot of them that'll kill you though.
Oh yeah.
For 'em.
Yeah, I heard that about the toad. Like the toad. I heard if you lick the toad, people do that.
Yeah,
That'll kill you.
I've never known anybody done it. It's not
No,
something I'd like.
I heard that'll kill you. You're supposed to extract it. You're not supposed to just lick it
Yes.
straight on.
Wow, I found more of these today than I've ever found. There's those puffballs too. Look, see these? Before they get poopy, they're all stuff. They don't take long.
Be careful
Oh,
what you ingest.
Oh yeah, that's poison ivy right there. I already have enough of that.
Yeah.
That hat camouflage is good with the dirt too.
Yeah.
And dirt and leaves.
I'm tired of carrying a backpack because it's so damn hot.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to lose any more weight.
Yeah, you look like you're in great shape.
Yeah. Somebody's got. See, they're everywhere. There's like 4 different kinds over here.
So what's the difference between what you're picking and what is growing in my front yard? There's a toadstool in my front yard.
Just Google wild edible mushrooms and wherever you live on Google.
You can't Google that shit. That's something learned from trial and error. Really?
Yeah, I know, but you can also Google it and with your phone right next to it and see if it's edible or not. If you can't see, you probably shouldn't be out in the woods. I'm just saying. It's easy to see.
I'm in the city right now.
Oh. Let's see.
There's a toadstool growing up in my front yard. I won't eat that.
Yeah, that's poison.
No.
Those are the ones that come up in your yard. The poison in town. I mean, you never know when you come out here what kind you're going to run into.
Yeah. Well.
Chicken of the month, really good.
You need to let people know that. You can't just pick any toadstool in your yard.
Oh, hey, I've been doing this a while. If they've watched me before, they already know.
Yeah, but some people haven't. That's the thing.
Well, they should, no child left behind, put some dummies out there. So.
I reckon.
Right.
Yeah.
The hickory, too. See, that's a turkey tail. See that? See how it looks like a turkey tail?
Man, that's not right. That's not right, though.
See, we have all kinds of, there's hickory nuts right here. Which you can...
Hickory nuts, too, and... Oh,
my
God, Buckeyes. Buckeyes.
Yeah, we got Buckeyes everywhere. See? I get lots of Buckeyes every year.
Yeah, but you need to let your viewers know that some of them are poisonous.
I don't eat the Buckeyes. I give them away for good luck.
But some people don't know that.
Yeah, some people call them chestnuts. They call them chestnuts too.
Really?
There's some dumb people out there. You need to let them know that they're poisonous. People don't know that.
Most people won't try them anyway.
But they don't know it.
I don't see very many people in the woods ever, believe me. Even this close to town.
I'm all for,
There's spiders everywhere.
what is it? Oh wow. What's the saying? The saying of, oh my God. They put warning labels on things for the stupid people, but You should put warnings on your videos for the stupid people too.
Well,
Yeah,
my
but
videos aren't, they're not for kids anyway.
yeah, I don't
Great.
think that's up to Sasquatch though. It's up to the person
Oh.
to do. You know,
Yeah.
like go by your own discretion and you know whatever. they
Most of
wanna
my
do.
viewers are not young anyway, like at least 35. You know what I mean?
I would hope not,
Oh,
but
man.
don't assume it. You know.
Oh man,
Like,
I didn't make I didn't make the cutoff line.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a thing from
There
YouTube
is
that I
no
could
cutoff
monetize.
line.
If I wanted to monetize, I could do it now.
Oh, nice, man.
We have to teach the younger generations
Oh, for
of
sure.
what's safe or not. Really, like they're not taught that. I
can't
was
fix
taught
stupid.
that. Well, I guess
It's too late. Some of them kids now don't have no
Yeah.
respect. I don't really.
Well, I mean, true. Yeah, that's true. But they weren't taught it. So how
I know,
can you
exactly.
use that against them?
That was their agenda to get the mom out of the home working, so she didn't instill morals, good value to the kids anymore, because she wasn't there to do it. So the boys' club, the YMCA, you know, babysitters. That's what they don't have respect for their parents or their grandparents. Mainly because the
They
parents
weren't
been raised.
taught it. How do you
Okay.
expect them to
Okay, this generation's all about themselves. They don't care about their kids. They care
They
about what
weren't
they're doing. They
taught
just push their kids off on the babysitter, and then all of a sudden they're grown, and they don't know how to deal with the real world, and they got a fucked up kid getting in trouble, having
I
kids.
agree.
I mean, that's just
agree.
all it is to it.
But if they
I've seen
weren't
it.
taught it, how would they know it?
Because of radio, TV, DVD, games. That's what the kids nowadays are raised on, and especially killing games. That's why people kill people all the time, because they're desensitized from doing all that stupid shit on the video game.
Well, yeah.
I never played them.
It's up to
Yeah.
us to teach them the difference between the two.
And even when people know it's doing it to them, they won't take it away from the kid because that's their babysitter. And they start hating on them. They have to deal with the devil for like a month or two till they come off of the high of playing killing. I'm serious. I've seen it many times.
So it's not their fault.
You're right.
No, they're being indoctrinated. Look at what they do on TV. Think what they do in games. Because it's audio.
Brainwashed like we were. We were brainwashed too.
Yeah, I was too. The 80s rock and roll and big hair bands. At least that's all I was.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt nobody. Yeah, but I think video games are they're destruction. I mean, that's just part of the AI. That's the first part of the leaving reality and being a ninja or whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
I never got into killing. I don't play solitaire. I don't play video games.
Yeah, they make.
I just never got into that shit. I think that's one reason I didn't got some of the bullshit.
Yeah, they make them super addicting too. It's just like you just
look
can't
at Tony.
stop, you know.
Tony is, you're sheltered and you don't know it sometimes.
Even
until you get in the real world and you're like, what the fuck is all this shit? How come nobody told me? I was the same way.
Even
I
you
didn't
hear
know
about
anything.
these
So I
people.
went to boot camp and started seeing shit for the first time. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, even I heard of like people like with like online gaming spending all their money, spending their parents' money, then stealing from them and just everything, just wasting
and
money on online games.
Because all the games are vulgar. That's why. And once you start, like I was good. I can't be around it, or I just will. I'll start cussing. I've been around it too much. I mean, I gotta quit it. Look at this. Hey, you know how I found that one? Now look, here's a fake grenade. I found a perfume grenade thing. Isn't that weird? 2 grenades. Talking about war.
But there's definitely some healthy video games. Like there's one I play, and it's basically just brain challenges. It's all about memory, focus, and just remembering things. Math questions.
It's good and bad and everything. I watch Jeopardy all the time when it was on TV.
Yeah, I like doing that.
You can learn.
It doesn't matter.
I honestly feel like it helps my concentration, my focus, my memory when I do these
hey, but if you don't use it, you'll lose it, because I've always kept it in mind. And
that's what I tell forgetful people. I'm like, dude, you have to start doing things for your brain. You have to exercise your brain. You can't just exercise your body. You have to exercise your brain. Even if it's I fill up
notebooks. I fill up notebooks of notes. Everything I study, I write it down in a notebook. Yeah, and I got boxes of notebooks of drawings and writings. You just gotta keep using it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say too. Even reading, writing, drawing, that's all exercise for the brain. You know, crossword puzzles, even stuff like that. It's all really good.
Especially with the way that all the electronics, it does everything but wipe your ass now.
Yeah.
It does.
I wouldn't mind an AI doing that for me.
Whatever. Fuck AI.
Called what's it called, a bidet?
Hey, Boca.
Hey, what's up? Let me drop it. A bidet, and they call it when it squirts water up on you.
It shoots the water up. Yeah.
Man, Crocodile, was it Crocodile Dundee, or he was using it to wash his clothes? Remember that?
That's not. This is nice.
I remember, you know that guy Wim Hof? You know that breathing guy Wim Hof?
Yeah.
The Iceman? He went to a fountain. I don't know why he did this, but he went and gave himself an enema with the fountain, and he had to go get surgery. He had to go get surgery, put it that way.
Yeah, that sounds like a good excuse after a drunken night in the sauna.
He had an accident. There was an accident there. I'm like, wow. I think there's I think he was telling stories. They asked him what was his most embarrassing moment, and he's like, that was that.
I would have never told that to anybody. You guys stupid.
Right? Yeah.
You only know what people tell you. Like when I had the pawn shop, this guy used to just come in and hang out for a while, and he was with some chick that was a lot better looking than him, and she had like 6 kids though, and he was all cool. And then one day he pulled up his pant leg and he said, "Yeah, I got this ankle bracelet on for like torture or something crazy." I'm like, okay, but I didn't talk to him after that. I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? You never know. I mean, he turned out to be like schizophrenic and all kinds of shit.
Oh, wow.
But he was pretty normal for a while, you know what I mean?
You never know when someone's schizophrenic.
No.
Like, for real.
They don't
Yeah,
even
I'm
know.
schizophrenic and so am I. Yeah.
Or...
Even they don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they just made up words for like crazy, old, you know, it's like fibromyalgia.
I mean, maybe they did. Who knows? You're exactly right.
I mean, look at Asperger. I mean, it says right in the word Asperger. I just think it's just they give it a name so they can give pills to people. You know what I mean? That's all they do. They
Maybe
make
they're
up
not
some.
crazy. Maybe they're not crazy. Like, who knows?
I don't know. I just don't believe anything.
They're not though. Some of them aren't.
Even so many times
Autistic people are not crazy.
Even they call so many people bipolar just because you know you have a good day or a bad day, or you have a good balance, whether you get really happy or you get really sad or really anxious or really angry. Just
you're not
because
supposed to go back and forth. But if you're competent, they call you a narcissist. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a narcissist because he's competent.
If you have a healthy balance, doesn't mean you're bipolar. It means you're in good touch with your mood and stuff. You know.
Exactly.
I like how people are doing that to people that have never even had an avatar. All they know is their voice, and they're telling them who they are.
Yeah, you hear people like, "Oh, you're bipolar." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you're a doctor now." Huh.
Hey, you know,
where's your degree?
Hey, you know how some people they started recording people talking, and they're saying they're stalking. Well, isn't the one recording the talking of you talking on yours? Isn't that them stalking? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Isn't that weird? I never thought of it like that until the other day. I'm like, that's kind of reversed, ain't it?
Exactly.
It's funny. I'm trying not to. I'm just saying, I don't even know what the words to use anymore. If you say something wrong, you're stepping on somebody's toes, aren't you?
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
You know how it is.
No, it is. You're stepping on anyone's toes saying anything.
I got enough enemies now. I don't need any more. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes you just smile and nod your head, right?
I know, but I wasn't used to it, dude. It kind of sucks.
Oh, I know.
I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? That's why I've got almost every video on my YouTube is private now because I'm not going to show any. You either show up when I do it or you ain't going to see it. That's what I look like. You know?
Even where I work, there's a lot of mentally ill people in the neighborhood, a lot of screaming, people kicking shit, and a lot of people talking. And my friend is like, dude, like my coworker's like, dude, why do you keep talking to these people? I'm like, you don't see it, do you? Everyone I talk to, and I start the conversation with them, everyone I talk to, they get calmer and they feel better because they just sometimes want someone to listen to them.
Well, you know, it's all, you get more with sugar than you do with vinegar. That's an old tale.
Yeah. Like sometimes they don't think anyone's going to talk to them. No one's going to listen to them.
Hey, I've been a peacemaker many times. I know you're talking about it. Sometimes just talking because no one else is saying nothing. Just stop it. Most people just sit and watch and ooh them on.
Are you
No, no.
management though?
Yeah.
Are you management?
Am I what?
Are you management?
Am I?
Damn
Are you
right.
manager?
Around my aura and my face, I am.
I'm just like a handyman.
When you're a leader, sometimes people come to you with their problems. Like I told my owner of my business, like I didn't know being a manager would also mean being a therapist. When
Yeah.
you're a leader, you're a therapist too.
I had a pawn shop. That's like the worst thing than a bartender because they're trying to get money out of you.
Oh yeah.
On the bartender, they're spending money. You know what I mean?
I'm a sandwich maker. Like the people under me, they come to me with their problems, and I'm a therapist too. It's not just that. We care about our coworkers. We care about the people under us.
That's good.
In the
Mhm.
line that
That's the way
I
it should
work
be.
in,
Absolutely.
we care about them. It's not just, making them happy. It's about caring about everybody and bringing everyone up. It's not
Yeah,
like,
make them feel important.
yeah, they
Yeah.
are important, though. It's not about making them feel important. They are important.
That's right.
So I don't know about this world we're living in, but a lot of us are held down and held back. But the leaders need to step up. And as leaders, and I'm a leader, I'm a manager, so I need to step up and lead these people into more. But how do you do that when the whole world's failing around you?
Everybody's
The
scared.
whole world is failing. It's failing.
Yeah, these are good questions, and sorry, I don't have the answer.
Nobody
No,
who
none of
does.
us do. So
Write a book.
none of us have the answer.
We all have our own interpretation and perception.
There is no answer. There's no answer, y'all.
Have you ever caught the sunset or sunrise over there?
¿Qué pasa?
You ever caught the sunrise or sunset, like over there?
Oh, many times.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a deer stand for hours out here in complete pitch black.
Because I bet you at sunrise or sunset, you'd see a lot of animals you don't see usually, right?
It's so hot. I don't know. They're deeper in the woods where it's cooler than here. It's hot.
That's where you see a lot of animals, like early morning or late night. You see a lot of those animals that are coming out. Yeah.
See that? That's a stake for like a tent, like you put, you know what I mean? Goes right in the dirt. Find them all the time. They also use them on fish nets for weight. It's bigger on one end than the other.
Our sunrise here has been pink. It's like a lot of smoke is in front of it. I don't know.
Where's
It's
this?
a shimmering sun, not the bright like white light. It's
Where
Some
about
of them
it?
pink light.
Where about is this?
Southern Indiana.
Okay.
It's like there's smoke in front of the sun. Something's in front of the sun the last couple of days. I don't
I
know.
gotta,
The sun's
I
going
gotta
crazy.
track back and find my hat. I took my hat off. And
Y'all have
Oh,
seen
shit.
the sun lately,
Yeah.
right? The sun is going crazy.
That reminds me, Sasquatch. Did you see, like, you know Boogeyman, right, Sasquatch? I don't know if you heard me asking you the other day about this. Did you see the video? You know Boogeyman channel, right?
nope, I don't.
Oh, you know the Boogeyman? Because I think you were talking about him, about how he was showing the blueprints for the sun simulator. I believe you were talking about that.
I don't know the name. I mean, I know the name Boogeyman, but not the.
Well, anyways, this shadow,
Boogeyman,
he showed a sun exploding. And I don't know, it could have been just any kind of explosion by the horizon of the ocean, but it looked like a sun. And it's like, what is that? I don't know what that is. And then obviously the CGI is always a thing in my mind nowadays, you know. I don't know. It was weird though.
I have no idea where I left my hat.
You'll find it. You'll find it. I know you'll find it.
Yeah, I'm sitting there.
Even though it's camouflage, you'll find it.
know it's been a minute.
It's concerning. You have a white light, Sasquatch, right now. A white light shining.
Okay.
Well, it's the Sun Simulator. It's what I tried to prove. I went crazy.
Yeah, I filmed it for like 3 months. I filmed one above the other for like 3 months every day.
We can't prove
Live.
it. We
I mean, it's
can't.
live. You can see it.
We can't prove, well, we can't prove it. A simulator.
Boston Law makes the Sun Simulator. You know, China's getting ready to use one. I have for crops.
They've
They have
already used
20.
one.
Well, I don't know why people say it can't. It's real.
Yeah, these people that claim and try to run the world, they're trying
Yeah,
to
you're
be
right.
God or
Okay.
Satan.
Yeah.
You're right. Jay.
There he is.
So I found the grenade.
There you go.
See, that'll go on a bone. See that? Like a hammer? Go ahead. I'll put it on a deer bone.
Have you ever tried tracking an animal? Like, is that
Yeah, I've
something you're
tracked.
good at?
I've tracked. Oh yeah, I've tracked my. I lost my phone twice out here and tracked back. Tracked back to my phone.
But can you track animal prints?
I can imagine you did.
Mhm.
They're easier than me. Cause I don't make a very deep impression. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, wait.
That's cool, man.
Plus out here, you can see it's all mostly dead stuff laying everywhere. That's a cardinal here.
Yeah, they're beautiful, the cardinals.
I don't have the bravery to go out there.
Right?
Brave. Ain't nothing brave about it to me.
The last
going-
time I went
going
out,
outside.
I got lost. I got lost on
And
the.
like people always scared of shit like this, like, oh my God, there's snakes in there. No, there's
No,
not.
it wasn't.
Too damp.
It was
You know what I mean?
Bobcats.
It's too
Bobcats.
wet.
I went on the actual like Indian Trail. The fucking. Oh my God! I went to a trail. The easy one was 2 miles. The hard one was 4, and I got lost in a 4 mile.
Wow.
It was horrible. I thought I was
Yeah,
gonna get attacked by a bobcat. Like any.
You always remember getting lost, though.
Get lost in a huge forest.
I've done that on purpose, man. I've gotten lost just for the adventure. Like, I'll figure it
Hey,
out.
most of the time I'll come back out right where I went in without even trying. I just go right back to the same spot.
I wish I had no
Habit.
idea like y'all.
Yeah, it's even like a learning thing, right? You learn like where you went and how you got there, and you figure out how you got out, get back out.
I've been trekking these woods right here for 3.5 years, though, and I went 7 miles north, pretty much a square, 7-mile square.
Because eventually, if you keep walking one direction, because at the end of the day, if you keep walking one direction, eventually you're gonna get out. Hopefully.
Well, just look for those
ledges,
lines where
they were
cut out for the
actually
power
ledges.
lines. You mean?
That too, yeah.
Bobcats could have jumped down on me at any time. Anytime a bobcat could have like lunged on me.
Bobcats are nocturnal. They feed at night.
Yeah, I know, but they're still hunting in the day. Like,
No, I'm bigger than a bobcat, so I thought he was going to attack me.
I was easy prey.
He's a sass cat.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the spot.
Brave. I was not brave. I was scared.
The back of the zoo. That's the zoo right there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what to keep there.
It was scary. I was lost and I was scared. 2 miles trekking along by yourself. Can you imagine? As a woman who's not very strong, and I got lost in the woods.
All one.
I almost called 911, y'all. I really did.
Oh wow.
That's called a jelly. Call that look.
It was bad.
That's really good. I'm talking. You can see, oh, there's a big one.
Well, at least
It's
you
like
can
all
laugh
lick-
about it now, Strawberry.
Huh?
See, look.
At least you can laugh about it now, right, Strawberry?
Well, yeah.
Look at that.
I survived it. At the time, no. Dark legends, dark places from where like a bobcat could lunge anytime. So, mountain lions are a different thing though. So
They're a lot bigger.
I shouldn't even been scared, really. I should have felt more safe because I'm so strong. But at the time, I
It
was
don't matter how
scared.
strong you are, the mountain lion can take down anybody.
Yeah. So I shouldn't
You
have been scared. A bobcat.
They go right for the
versus a
throat,
mountain
so you
lion.
don't have long.
I shouldn't have been scared. Why was I scared? I don't know. But yeah, it was the truck on the.
If you're scared, go to church, because God will teach you that you have no fear.
I like when you say that, Carl.
I don't
Scared,
know.
go to church.
I guess it taught me that I was stronger than I thought I was. You know.
Well, I saw
Sometimes
a
all about
coyote
what you
for the
think.
first time. Did you see
You know
that
what?
video of the coyote I
It's not
posted
even
to
that.
Sasquatch?
No, I haven't yet.
Yeah, it's just.
I saw the one when you were doing the graffiti. I haven't got to the other one yet.
Yeah, it's the one before that. I saw. It's only like 30 seconds. It's the first time I've ever seen a coyote in the outskirts of my city.
Coyotes, yes.
And like I literally was following. I went after it with my bike just to check it out. I was so amazed. But I was like a little
I'm
freaked
more
out.
afraid.
Like when I first saw
I'm
him, like
more afraid of bobcats. Like bobcats are more scary.
when I first saw it, I was like, that does not look like a dog. I'm like, holy shit, that's a coyote. Let's start filming it. I had to bust out my phone quick. Oh man, I've never seen one like that. I was so amazed.
Well, in the country, you hear them all. They start yelling like a bunch of them. It's kind of killer.
What, the coyotes?
Yeah, they all. All over
They're
back and
not
forth.
that scary, y'all. They aren't. Coyotes are
No, I
not
like
that
'em.
scary. Bobcats are scary. They're scary.
We have a red fox too, and they'll come into town and be getting in. I used to go to work early in the morning, and I'd see them tearing people's trash bags open in town, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's hardly any predators anymore to kill him, you know?
What if we had bears and wolves?
Yeah, but there ain't no pack of wolves around. I've only seen one wolf in my life.
Why aren't bears and wolves in the East Coast? And
I'm in Missouri. There's bears here.
Why aren't they there?
Because man killed them off. They used to be there. Yeah, man killed them all.
Maybe
anywhere there's no animals because they were killed.
Maybe they should be there.
Pretty soon, even the animals know not to come to town when everybody gets killed in town. You know what I mean?
So Easterners are more predatory.
It's time to move.
Yeah, if you see the animals running and flying away, you probably should join them.
This here you don't want to eat. See that? This one here is different. Look, it's just the way the fins are, the gills on the bottom. You can just tell that it ain't good to eat. Just like look like styrofoam or some shit. It wasn't good. Gotta check all the old dead trees.
I wish I had someone to go explore the woods with me.
Yeah, I get people to go 1 or 2 times and they won't ever go again.
Really?
They're not in shape. You know, they might get stuck with a thorn or scratch with a sticker, and they're like, oh.
Really?
I would have been so scared if I had someone with me that day.
Get a guy named Compass. Here, I'll have to there.
Like, what's in there? Go
chicken out of the woods.
I'm just kidding. Don't go through there.
I ain't going inside that.
What's in there?
Dead wood.
Yeah. Or a skunk.
You just see like a bunch of eyes looking back at you, and like, all right, that's here.
That wine cellar, I get all those jars out of the first time I was in there. I had my phone camera and using the light, and I shined over and there was like a 25-pound raccoon, that son of a bitch.
Oh,
his eyes lit up. I took off and got out of there. Shit. They're mean.
Good call.
And it was quartered. I mean,
yeah, there was raccoons at my work living in the fence, and the guy's like, don't fuck around, man. If they bit you, you got to get like 18 shots. I'm like, oh, fuck
rabies.
Yeah, he was telling me like 18 shots they got to give you, and he's like, they're not little needles either. I'm like, wow.
And they're in the stomach.
Yeah.
For rabies.
Oh,
One way to tell if it has rabies, you have to cut its head off and look at his brain.
yeah,
Crazy. Because my brother got bit by a fruit bat in the back of a truck when I was young. He had to get those shots.
And rabies makes them more aggressive too, and these raccoons were pretty aggressive.
Like that, they're foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Cujo? that dog had rabies at St. Bernard. Turned it to the devil.
Yeah.
That movie, I don't even like watching shit like that. I don't watch anything like that anymore. Nothing that's like.
It's not real life anyway.
I'm the same. I cut that stuff out too, man.
I just don't want it. I just quit viewing shit like that. It helps.
Yeah, I don't even want the thought and imagery in my head at all.
I tried to watch Nightmare on Elm Street once. Freddy Krueger. I'm like, what the fuck is this stupid shit?
Right?
Excuse my French. I couldn't watch it though. It's so retarded.
I can't watch.
And it's like, it's like this guy attacks me in my dreams, and I'm supposed to go to sleep after this.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Jaws came out, people wouldn't even swim in the lake.
Oh yeah. I forgot the percent. I think it was something like 30% or something. Like people stopped going to the beaches and oceans, even though like it didn't have sharks. Even if the beach didn't have, even if the beach didn't have sharks ever, it's still been going there. But didn't. What do they do?
Hey, when that movie,
salt water, right?
That movie, The Warriors, came out. You know, Warriors. That came out at the drive-in, and the next day there was like 10,000 gang fights all over the United States.
Oh, even the It movie. And when the It movie came out, I heard the clown business went right down. Nobody wanted to hire clowns anymore. And I heard clowns were protesting about the movie. They're like, "This is a bad rap on clowns and everything."
They're fear mongering.
Yeah, of course.
It's TV.
But look at that simulator. That has to be a simulator, y'all.
Oh, it's hot.
It's gotta be. It's so nah.
If you take screenshots,
fun.
or take pictures of it and adjust the contrast, you can see that it's
not
angled.
our son. That's not our son.
It's not round.
What? That white light.
Yeah. You can't look at it, no matter what. I mean, I can shine it through the camera, but if you look at it, you got that green dot in your. See, look at it. Look at the rays.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah, even the other day, I should have took a picture or video of it, man. Like the sun rays, the way they were coming through the cloud, it just looked like it's right there. It's so close. Like it's coming through at one spot and not over there. I'm like, it didn't make any sense at all. Like,
hey, I had to chauffeur that guy for 4 years because, anyway, long story. Every day at 11 to 12, I would film the sun, take pictures in the same spot on the deck every day for 4 years, and every day the sun would be a different shape, size. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
It is crazy. Yeah, I've done
Yeah, it
is. I researched it for like 2 years.
Oh yeah, me too. I've been on all the rabbit holes since 2011.
Yeah. Makes you go crazy.
That's when I got divorced from her. She left. I had no utilities, but I had a phone, so I just stayed on YouTube the whole time.
Man.
Nothing better to do.
That light's not natural. It's not natural, y'all. Look at it. It's just, I can't.
Different colors of blue, like dark blue light.
Look at it. Look at her. Look at it. The shades around. It's dark.
And plus, while ago, you know, you can follow the ray right all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
So there's no way 93 million miles. You're gonna have something like that.
No way.
No.
Right down here last year, I was over this hill filming the sun would have had like one vertical ray up and down. That's it, a great big one. And then my camera went glitched, and then I looked in there and it was horizontal. It made my camera glitch when it switched.
Really?
It was pretty, yeah, because I guess it was too bright or something. It's pretty wild. I got thousands of pictures of the sun, and all the rays are different in a clear sky. I mean, sometimes they look like a rainbow colored. You know how they do. You get that petaled flower, the red petal. That's because there's something else up there. When it does that stuff, there's something else in the sky with it. And that's why it does. Who knows what it is? Maybe it's something normal that they didn't know about that's always been there, but it hadn't happened since we were alive. Who knows?
Yeah, I've thought of so many different possibilities. Like even I thought maybe the sun is multi-dimension. No, we're only seeing part of it because it's in a higher dimension. We don't see the whole grasp of it. And
Well,
maybe
I think the atmosphere has gotten closer. Well, I think that's why you see
and I just
more
thought
shit.
maybe the rest of the sun is in the dimension of one of the heaven or one of the three heavens, or some people talk about three heavens or seven heavens.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it, the people that are dying with breathing stuff, they're calling it the what, but it's their lungs and shit. Well, the atmosphere is a controlled environment. You know what I mean? It's and so are we. And the pressure, if the pressure changes, it's going to affect your lungs. You know what I mean?
The government knows the truth.
I mean, they could just be calling it that, but it could be really something happening that they don't want to tell anybody.
No,
I mean, who knows?
Exactly. Something's happening that they don't want us to know. Like, for real.
It's always been that way, but it's just freaky, though. I don't usually talk about it, but every now and then.
It's freaky that we're realizing it, though.
Yeah, I find the moon just as suspicious and strange too. It's like
Yeah.
Is it hollow?
Sometimes it has a halo around it sometimes, just like the sun does.
Yeah, like even you probably seen a lunar wave on there, and like I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think that shit was kind of fake. I think the lunar wave.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, it could be fake too. Of course, I'm open to that always, man. Open to both sides.
Oh yeah. But I think they already debunked it or something. Somebody did.
Is they? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's Crow 777 or whatever. That's who found it.
Even how it looks like it's transparent, how you can see stars through it.
Yeah, but I believe in the firmament luminaries. So
Yeah.
I think that the reason they look like they do because water's in front of them. I think there's water above us.
Yeah, I think so too.
And the way I look at it, whenever he flooded the earth, he dropped half the water on the earth, and that was the protection from the sun and all the radiation. And everything was bigger then because we were in a perfect environment. And then when he dropped half the water, then it exposed us to half of the poisons, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And even NASA a few years ago said that the moon is in our atmosphere.
Yeah, no, but they're just trying to say that to make the moon thing look better.
Yeah. I mean, so that would mean it's under the firmament, clearly, right?
Well, yeah, and they're both local and they're the same size. I tell everybody it's like the face of a clock. The arms are the sun and the moon. The hands on the clock. That's the sun and the moon going around the face of the earth. That's where the clock came from.
Yeah.
Because the flat earth is that. I mean, believe me, I don't ever talk about it because I don't really care what people think.
Yeah, same.
I just got tired of arguing with people if they want to. I don't care what shape it is anymore.
You shouldn't argue what doesn't matter, though.
Yeah,
the only
thing that bothers me is NASA. NASA's stealing all the money.
That's true. But like, what I don't like about the heliocentric model is that means they're believing in the Big Bang, and that means they're believing in the evolution, and that means they're not believing in a God. And I don't support any of those three things.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the model that they push on us. I don't
either.
At all.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Big Bang, evolution, or no God. I don't believe in those. That's crap.
Darwinism is a religion they still teach in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they didn't even put his shit out till he was dead. You know what I mean? Because he probably would have debunked himself.
Yeah.
What about Jesus? Y'all believe in Jesus? Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, duh.
But why? I don't understand why people believe in Jesus when Christianity was.
Let's don't go there. Hey, not really. I don't want to talk about that here. Go jump over to Tony's. You want to? I'm not going to get to Christianity because right now.
We have to talk about that anywhere.
Well, I do all the time. I'm strong in my beliefs, so I'm not going to go there because I don't want to. I'm trying to keep from getting fired up anymore. I'm kind of being mellow for a while.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Been having to chill for a bit.
Be mellow, and it'll catch up, though.
Each to their own. I know what I believe, and I'm trying to get hated on for trying to convince people. You're not
What?
really convince them. Just show them the truth.
Jesus? This is the truth?
Yeah.